Are you out of your mind? Why do you guys all keep collapsing on me? This is not fun. I've got 4 flippin' break rooms for you. They cost me like, I don't even know how much. It probably cost me like 50k or 60k or something. Nobody's using them. Then people complain that they don't have any coffee and are collapsing from exhaustion. Alright everyone, hello and welcome to another episode of Little Big Workshop. With me, Spacefish, and welcome to our very beautiful factory, which is not actually that busy anymore. That's a very interesting that's a very interesting position to be in, mate. What happened to him? Oh! Wait, where'd you just drop that? Oh, you dropped it on the other side of the flipping building? I mean, that's a bit of an issue. Wow, okay. That seems to have been just about the right moment to pause. But, that said, why are they just glitching through? What? Oh yeah, all these mats just ended up being thrown all the way out there by the truck driver, didn't they? The flipping truck driver, and he's just lobbing things all over the place. Oh boy, what a mess, what a mess. Okay, so that truck is now, you know, like slowly but surely picking up all the things, and everybody in the world is busy actually picking up these steel rolls that got chucked out all the way to over there by the flipping truck driver. I hope this guy's not going to decide to go for a coffee in the middle of his haul. That would be kind of annoying. But it does look like he will carry through with it, actually. Also, very interesting to see that he's actually got more movement speed than, like, a standard operator moving things about the place. Very interesting right there. That said, alright. Seems like we've sold a good bunch of stuff. We're at 183,000 books. We have got pre-assembly and most of the King Barbecue stuff already done, it seems like, except for these last few things where we needed the steel roll, so that's pretty good. White drawers, we do have a bunch of work to be done, and we are overall very nicely using our employees, it seems. What do you mean a worker has collapsed from exhaustion? Are you trolling right now? Sorry for me, as always, not being able to mute my phone, but wait, so if they're over there, they can just go over here and, you know, drink a coffee as they should do? That's actually kind of annoying and worrying, and I never knew that. Okay. Did I actually... Yeah, I stacked this with everything twice already, so I can't really beef the room up anymore, so I would actually need... Okay, let's maybe just work on that real quick. Let's start with a remodel of this room, just to, you know, make a bit more space for future expansions out here, you know, with the whole plastic production kind of stuff. And then I would like to add on a new room right here, which we're going to make apparently like 10.5 meters wide. Is there any, like, mood... malice, like, can there be any drawbacks to mood in break rooms? Is mood even a thing in break rooms? I'm kind of confused, because I would like to make it 10.5 by 10, but I kind of have a feeling that you can only do 10 by 10 without any, like, drawbacks to mood and the like, so I'm kind of, you know, worried about that a bit. How are we, can I see... Doesn't seem like mood is an actual thing in there, does it? Wait, why do I not see... Oh, is it because... Let's just order it that way, I suppose. But yeah, see, okay, so mood is not even a thing in here, so you can pretty much make break rooms as big as you want. Okay, cool. So that does seem to be the right way of ordering things then. And hopefully going to get a lot of workers for this stuff, because this is a pretty darn big order, so they... hopefully a lot of people my way, and look at that trek of builders right there. Holy moly, that's like 4, 8, 9 builders. Absolutely mad. But yeah, pretty big expansion as well, and a pretty necessary one, honestly, if my workers start passing out all over the place down here. I really don't like that, so definitely got to get a 4th break room up and running then, which... me saying that's actually kind of mad, isn't it? I think that is pretty crazy. What I also actually want to do while these guys are here, I think, is remodel some more and just, like, expand this outwards, you know, get the these things to be attached to each other? Why is everything like so oddly shaped in here? Oh, that's actually so annoying though. Okay, so we want this to be like that, and then this room can be one further out too, and then we will need to bulldoze. Wait, no. Can I unbulldoze? Oh, okay. Apparently I can. Yeah, so I mean, we obviously need the separation wall to keep two separate rooms, but something like that, I suppose. And that way, you know, we get all this stuff aligned. I really want to, you know, finally get that out of the way. Does seem that we're missing something, though. Why is that wall red at the moment? I don't quite get that. Wait, that's the bulldoze tool. Ah. Okay, no. No. Yeah. Okay, let's redo this, shall we? So I would like something like this, and just bulldoze this. Does it not work? Is like... Yeah. Does it not work to just expand it out by one? Is that the issue? I mean, that would be pretty darn annoying. Because, you know, that's just what I want to do. And I'm not sure why I would not want to do that for me, but... Okay, let's expand this thing out first. I'm gonna bulldoze this wall. Just like that. That's all going to turn green. Let's order that. The other thing I'm really not quite sure about... Oh, is it because some workers can maybe not move properly? I mean, they should be able to, right? I really don't like that. Whatever, we're just going to keep it this way for the time being. So, did somebody just thumbs down somewhere? Somebody unhappy somewhere? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, very weird. Would you all... Are you all moving over there now? I'm just ignoring that part of the build, what the heck? Okay, well anyways, so that should give us some expansion space. We do have a good bunch of breakpoints, and I am going to have this break room ready in a second, so I would actually like to start hiring more workers now, because if you all remember, we finally increased that employee cap by a good bunch more in the last episode. So what I'm going to start with is I'm actually going to get 2 more of these guys. I can actually just hire everybody I want, so... let's just make it 5 people in total. 3 general operators, 2 haulers, and I actually want the hauler upgrade sometime as well. But for the time being, let's just keep it like this. Mannequins falling into the scene everywhere. And then we can maybe also specialize a dude or 2. So how are we looking here? Forward, 4 metal operators. Well, I mean, General Assembly I wouldn't go for any more for the time being, but I think I'm going to go for 2 more wood specialists and 1 more metal specialist. And that said, we really don't have too many operators in the queue for actually upgrading eventually, so kind of probably got to have an eye on that as well. What about haulers though? Where can we get the actual haulers upgrade eventually? Do you guys see it? I don't. I've got no clue. Oh, or was it in here? You can get the better haulers. Okay. Alright. So, that's going to be in that separate tab then. So we're going to be stuck with those standard haulers for a good while longer until, unless we go for that, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon, so... Interesting. Good to know. Now... I'm kind of wondering how everybody's still managing to be busy at the moment with me hiring that many people. But it looks like we've got a lot of things to do. Kind of weird. We should have spare not spare haulers, but spare workers at the moment, and I've got nothing to do. But if you look down here, it's like no idling operators down there. Which is kind of mad. It's kind of crazy. Well, that said, this room is now done, so let's go and get some new break room equipment. Brand spanking, shiny, sparkly, new break room equipment. So I'm just going to instantly set it up the way that I did the others, right? I'm going to do 2 of these, and I'm going to do 2 of these coffee machines, and then we will probably double down on some of the break room regeneration thingies as well. So maybe even 2 of these benches, because this room is pretty big in comparison to a few of the others, I think. So we can probably even double down on those. And, you know, I'm going to get like 2 fridges, for example. Just like... oh, that doesn't fit. Okay. I mean, maybe we can make it out here, but I would like to keep some space for doors in here, actually. Maybe we can actually place some stuff into the middle of the room. It does maybe make some actual sense, because that way people can maneuver around and I can keep the doorways free somewhat. We will also get a television. Okay. Well, game console can go there. We've got the radio, which can probably fit in there pretty nice. We can also fit... No, the chessboard we have. We've got the foosball table. We'll get the foosball table in there. And... I mean, I've got the television. Is there anything else? Radio and television, right? It's radio and television that we're still missing. Okay. Oh, I actually closed that thing off. Ha! Great. Okay, let's maybe just make it like this, because that'll be enough space for a door. That doesn't make sense, you know, but they don't need to access it, so who cares, to be honest. Radio will pretty nicely fit in here without blocking off a door. I'm just kind of wondering if we can actually make a television fit in there too without... No, I mean, that's going to block a door. That said, this is the access space, but people can still move around it, can't they? I'm just going to place our television in here. That should work. Okay. Total tally, 14.4k. A lot of money, but that should now give us even more opportunities to have a huge load of workers. And I think that's it. I'm going to get another 3 in right away. Drop the mannequins in somewhere. Didn't really see where at, but that way we should finally get some more idle operators, even with those complex products. Being in the queue, I hope that will now... Where are my workers at? No, not the workers, but like, where are these guys at? Is that truck gonna leave sometime? Oh yeah, everybody's just waiting for you, buddy. Come on, get in. And you. Okay, there we go. Cool. Here comes our new break room equipment then. I'm just gonna get that set up real quick, because, I don't want anybody to be passing out or something. Why are people abandoning crates left and right? I don't understand. God. Work discipline is slacking again. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Everything getting set up nicely, and holy moly, that's a lot of break room points. So that should now allow us to kind of catch some steam to speed up our endeavors with making a bunch of products. And I think let's just go and check out what we have. So, I mean, we've got this barrel bot thing. We don't have the equipment for that yet, though, and I do think we would kind of need a new bit of a production space for roboty stuff. So, maybe could attach that to the metal fabrication, but that's something that we can maybe do while we're producing other things. So I would just like to get a product in first. So we've got catapults, which are really not looking too great overall. We have got mountain bikes, which are looking really dank. Kind of like that. Let's do it. Okay, so mountain bike then. Got a tiny bit of plastic production and a good bit of metal production, maybe a bit of sewing as well. Let's see. So for a target for now, we have got, where's comfort at here? Okay, so we're going to go for that seat. That's going to give us the comfort that we need. Or we can check out colors and stuff later. We will need... Well, I think it's kind of even on the durability and style side of things, isn't it? So... I mean, the only thing that we really don't need more of is utility. So I'm going to go with this handle for the time being then. And we are going to go... Holy moly, that's a funky wheel right there. Wow. Going to go with this wheel for the time being. What else do we have? We've got this stuff. We've got... Oh, this thing is better than that one in any way. Is it because it costs me more to make? Let's compare mat prices here for a second. So if I would make this one, I would be at base costs of 84. If I wouldn't make the other one, oh yeah, I don't need plastic, so it's probably less. 72. Okay, let's try and see if we can make it with happen with a cheaper one. But it does seem like we've got we haven't got everything selected just yet. So we can make that. And yeah, I don't think we can make that happen that way. Okay, I do want to then do this thing here, so that will get us into the range for the strength target already, and then we really just need a tiny bit more style, so sorry for that one, guys. We are going to go for, well, doesn't make a difference here, does it? Oh, no, it does. This one does seem to be cheaper, I think. Is it? We need 2 raw metal per thingy here. We need... Oh no, that's actually cheaper. Okay, so let's extrude the metal then. Then we have got this, which does not make any impact on style either. Let's compare. Okay, this is lower material input again, so we will once more go for that. And that leaves us with a little bit too little style. So, what are we going to do about that? I think we can really only go for the more expensive metal in some places then. Let's just go with the cheapest metal first. And then I'm just going to kind of go by looks, I think. So, we're gonna make I think we're going to make it blue this time around. And is that everything selected? Nope. Up here still? Cool. Okay. So, a light blue bike. Pretty cool overall. Now, what kind of places do we want to go for the metal? I think overall, it doesn't really make much of a difference for like actual material cost. So we can kind of just choose it where it looks very nice. And I think like the general like main frame is a cool start right there. Then we've got the handlebars, which I would like to change to that color too. And what else do we have? We've got the wheels. Well, I mean, the chain doesn't really change much of the look. And this thing, well, what is that even? Oh, is that the pedals? Okay, no, I think let's go for the wheels. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? How do you guys like that? I think that looks pretty decent. So we also need to choose the color here for the seat, and we can go for ugly, uglier, or ugliest, pretty much. I'll go for white. It's just at least, you know, the most generic color, but I would have really loved if there were some other colors to choose from here. So, I'm going to just kind of zoom myself out here a bit. I actually can't do that because else I won't see the stuff that I need. And we will just be going about the place and, oh god, selecting the things that we need for production for a quick second here. It does look like this is all... Oh, it does actually look like that was generally a pretty decent idea that we just went for metal extruding for some of these things. Because if you guys can see, we actually have got like a lot of metal smelting tasks too. So by going for metal extrusion in some of these, I'm thinking we kind of lowered the overall workload on these metal smelting stations, which could be pretty nice for us in the long run, to be honest. So like this one, for example, we can just extrude, and well, then we'll have to weld it, obviously, and then we will go for assembly here. The final assembly will also be here. The one thing that I'm actually thinking about, by the way, right, is kind of, do we want to go for more metal smelting stations slowly but surely? Like I feel like we may be hitting some boundaries there, and we may actually be getting some bottlenecks. What's the... Okay, it's 30 deliverables. So let's make it 25. It's bad shit. I think that's pretty decent. And let's execute. Alright. But yeah, like, I'm kind of wondering if this is gonna kind of bottleneck here on me soon. Then on the other hand side, like, the plan was to go and kind of transition to these tier 3 things pretty soon anyway, so maybe we can just go metalworking first. Now I was looking to make a room up here, which I'm actually going to make right now, and maybe we can just that way kind of expand out into this room here and just keep going with things right there. That's it. I totally just messed that up. Let's retry that. Okay, so why is this room 9.5 wide for some reason? That's a bit annoying. So I'm gonna make it 10.5 wide, and no, actually I'm actually just gonna make it wider, no longer rather. Like, it's gonna be a big room again, but then again, does it really matter? You all saw that we can very nicely actually equalize that using a good bunch of somewhat expensive decorations, and then we're good. So I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. Oh, and actually, I should actually be getting a door in right there too, so let's go and do that. And yeah, as you can see, good thing we left some space out there. Do also have space for a door right there, so that's great news. Cool, so, woo! Everybody's just slipping all over the place today. That said though, that's going to be our new metalworking room, but I think we're only really going to put stuff into it when we actually get ourselves to rank 3 with those machines. So while we're unloading this thing, let's speed up, and that's so much mats again. Wow, the lag actually. That's actually crazy. Like, this game actually lagging my PC out is mad. A worker has collapsed from exhaustion. How are you collapsing from exhaustion? What? Where are you at? There's like 4 break rooms in this place by now, and everybody's just going to the central one. Like, come on. Could you all just choose a different one from time to time? Like, why do you all need to get your stuff from there? You can go to this one, or to that one, or to that one, you know. There's choices. Everybody's just picking. Why are you unhappy? There's not even any mood existent in this room, and now he's happy. Okay. Not quite sure about that one, but I kind of really don't like that. Like, does seem all these break rooms being a bit more decentralized, given the current setup of tools, is like a huge issue for us right now. So I don't really know what to do about that. Like, I mean, maybe we can put another one right here eventually or something, but like, it's just generally a thing that's really kind of unnecessary. It feels like maybe I can actually place something in here that we don't have twice yet. Like a foosball table or a chessboard, or both. Let's do it. Let's just, you know, boost that thing a bit more, I suppose. That way get like a tiny bit more regeneration and, you know, hopefully get rid of the issue a bit. Let's see. Kinda not too hopeful that will solve it, but maybe it'll at least mitigate the issue until more people start working over here and everything kind of just equalizes all over the place for like break room usage. That said, as much as I don't really have an idea what I want to put here yet, I do think that I would like to actually just go and slightly extend the building outwards here already, just because that way I can already get some doors into here, and you know, if people start working in here, they can already start using that break room as well. Just want to avoid them moving over to this one, because that would probably not be a good thing for the company, for us, for the passed out employees and everything. So yeah, let's try and keep it like that. And another one. Are you out of your mind? Why do you guys all keep collapsing on me? This is not fun. I've got 4 flippin' break rooms for you. They cost me like, I don't even know how much. It probably cost me like 50k or 60k or something. Nobody's using them. Then people complain that they don't have any coffee and are collapsing from exhaustion. I mean, the collapsing from exhaustion part probably does go to show that this isn't maybe not the best company, you know, in treating its employees, but I don't know. Like, seriously. That just shouldn't be that bad. Like, not at all. Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to move this stuff up against the wall here a bit. Like, no reason not to. I totally forgot that I had, you know, kind of aligned this room with everything else. Maybe that's why people are actually giving it thumbs down. Maybe there's like a hidden mood in here or something. Like, I don't quite know. But anyways, I'm gonna move this stuff out to here, just like that. Perfect. And then, I mean, theoretically, we could just put some more things into here. And I mean, given the whole situation that we're in right now, let's just do it. Let me just go and place another chess table out there, and we'll do another foosball table out there. Do we have anything else that we could just like duplicate? Yeah, maybe like a television. Was that a television? Yep. Okay, television goes right here then. Doesn't really look like I can cram another bench into there though, does it? Maybe not quite. It's kind of tight, isn't it? No, that's not a bench. That's a bench. Oh wait, those zones can overlap? I never knew. Well, anyway, so I would Can I not move that a bit further up to here? Yep. Let's just order that real quick for the time being. And then... yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's just order that too. Alright, so that should all be flowing into here, giving us even more break room regeneration, breakpoint regeneration or whatever. And seriously, if somebody now dares to collapse on me, like... God, please don't. Just don't, alright? Just don't. We do have a few idle operators though, so that does probably warrant getting another product into the queue, and we're also coming up on another level here, but that's only going to give us 2 points, so we will need even another one. But for the time being, guys, I think this has been it for this episode. Huge growth this episode, hasn't it been? Like, another break room, an empty room right there, like a small hallway out there, expanding the room over here. We are growing faster and faster. It's absolutely mad. Like, we're at 30 employees right now, up from like 22, 23 end of last episode. So really, really, really expanding like crazy. I hope that you all like that things are accelerating and we're really, really starting to get somewhere. That's let's just have a quick look at the ranking. Holy moly. 7th spot already. Look at how fast we're catching up on the net worth of Nemesis Inc. We're already at 313k. Isn't that awesome? That said, as I said, episode is going to end here for today, so I do hope that you all very much enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new around here and just discovered this channel and did enjoy this content and would like to stay around for more of it, also definitely make sure to that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on any future upcoming episodes. That said, as always, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Ciao.